It's usually a good idea to take self-advocacy as far as you can. And sometimes if the initial response is a denial, it can be helpful to provide additional information. So, for example, the Department of Justice's website at ada.gov, um, at least as it's currently constructed, has a lot of helpful fact sheets and other information. You can also go to websites run by other organizations or nonprofits. For example, in the state of California, the Protection and Advocacy organization is Disability Rights California. They've got a lot of really helpful publications and fact sheets. So sometimes it can be helpful to show that entity, no, really, this is what the law says, this is what we need to do. Um, and depending on the entity, sometimes you can run it up the ladder. Again, depending on the entity, um, sometimes there's a policy of complying with the law, but the individual person you're dealing with doesn't know that or hasn't been adequately trained about the policy. And so raising the issue higher within the organization or the entity can sometimes be helpful. Um, if you've exhausted all of that, then families can file an administrative complaint, either with the federal government or with the state government. And it's also an option to talk to a lawyer about what legal options would be to enforce your rights.